There, does that fix it? I think OBS had me muted. Talking to myself again. If that doesn't fix it, I'll have to figure out what other setting to change. Awesome. So I was talking about how I got goats and then all this horse stuff. Got indoor, outdoor riding, garage there for mowing. I got a horse stable here. The goats, more outdoor horses will be there. Hayloft, and then I have a whole bunch of grass. This used to be the sheep pasture when I originally got the game up here, the map. The cows over here for reference. And then all the greenhouses are here, so. Kinda excited to get horses. I can't afford them all the way right now. I put a lot of money into all this. But this mod lets you have goats. Eat like chickens and chicks. I have ducks. I can hear chicks, I can't see them. I made everything free range for my chickens instead of a pen. So they can run around. I see a chick over here. So this mod allows you to have all the baby animals for each type of animal. Let's jump over here. I'm not gonna buy the horses quite yet, but yeah, the foals and stuff, and they actually look small, right? And you have the male animals, which you don't have before. So, I don't have lots of horses. I got the mod, so I don't have to ride them every day. Somebody else will. Yeah. Pretty cool. I changed some stuff around here as well. Let's see what I can show you guys. I got rid of the chicken barn that was there. Put that storage. I put some chickens and ducks over here. I'll run over there in a moment. So I have free range there, and then I also did free range chickens and ducks over here. So I just have more chickens around the farm, right, that I have to watch out for. Over here, I got rid of the two sheds that were side by side and put in a drive-through shed so I can put more of my bigger equipment in it. I feel like I did something else. We'll see if I remember. See if I can find a duck. Yeah, severe thunderstorms. Nice. These animals don't quite walk normally, but they're there. I don't know if I can find the ducks. Like, I can show you the ducks here, the ducklings. But when I actually want to find one, it might be a little bit hard to see one. It's a baby duckling, but not the big ones. They're around here. I'll try to see when I'm playing if I can spot one. Oh, there's one. Oh, they're all hiding back here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Keeps going through the same vehicles over and over. Oh, and here I added, this is a bale chipper or whatever to get loose straw. It's a lot easier to fill the cows. So I just put that down. I didn't know where else to put it. Okay, let's see if I can get to the vehicle I want. I bought a new windrower. So I think this is my last time doing this as a grass field. I sold this grass field next to us, but I don't have plenty behind the horses there. You can see that's a lot of field over there. So I think I'm going to make this into a crop field. Once I collect all the hay here. So the goats only take grass, which is kind of annoying because it's only loose grass. So I have to keep that. And the horses I know take oat and hay. The day's been pretty good. Honestly, just been doing this. Yesterday was my busy day. I had 2 appointments yesterday, so today I've just been redoing the horses and all that. Not redoing horses, I mean decorating and all that. Oh yeah, I remember what else I did. On the main farm I added a production building. How about you? How was your day, Michael? Oh no, wrong button again. Okay. I need to redo this windrower. I don't think I have a windrower. See if I can save this as a windrower. My last windrower was a baler, which I don't need anymore. Day was good. That's good. Today it's just been a relaxed day, but tomorrow I have appointments, yesterday I had appointments. Tomorrow's my eye doctor appointment, my yearly checkup, so it won't be a stream tomorrow, just because I don't know how long that appointment's gonna take. But there should be a stream Thursday. Well, there's a slight chance I'll do a stream tomorrow depending on how the day goes, but appointments take a while. The eye doctor I go to is really thorough. I really like it, but it can take like 2 hours at least by the time you're out of there. So I like to give myself a lot of time on those appointments. Or it's my first time using my new insurance as well, so that should be entertaining. It was kind of a bummer yesterday. I went to the dentist because my teeth have been hurting. He's like, oh, I don't see anything wrong. Just use sensitive toothpaste. I'm like, well, that's what I use. Thanks for making me pay money just for you to tell me to use the toothpaste I already use. It's kind of frustrating. Oh, there's some hay there. I did cut the grass field by the cows as well. I sold almost all my silage in order to buy everything. So I figured I can cut the grass and make more silage, and now I would have plenty of it. No, that's pretty cheap. Oh no. Darn windrower. I don't think they do homecoming up here. I think it's an American thing. I would have to find somebody that actually went to school over here to ask them, but I don't think it's a Canadian thing. I think up here they just had prom. I know when I went to school I had homecoming, snow coming, and then prom. So I had 3 formal dances. No, it's not a southern thing. I grew up in Michigan and had homecoming. It's not a southern thing. Snow coming might be a more northern thing, but homecoming, I think, is an American thing. I don't even remember what snow coming celebrated or when it was. It was obviously during winter. But I don't remember much more about it. So homecoming's all about football. At least it was when I was in school. I remember in middle school we had random like Friday night dances. Like, I don't know who knew a DJ, but they would just come in. We would pay I think $5 to get in, but it was a way to like have us kids stay safe and not go out and party, right? So you can just go like concession stands and vending machines and all that, and you can just party with a DJ in the cafeteria. I'm just gonna drop this here and collect this round a bale or hay. Oh no, I don't need to drop it here. That has a tractor already. Cool. I don't think I paid that much at all. I think mine was around it was under $50. I think it was either 10, 15, 20 bucks. Like, it was 25. It was not expensive. I actually designed the tickets for homecoming for a few years when I was in graphics. I went to a career center and we did outside jobs, so to speak. We never got the money, but it gave us a chance to do real jobs, like a trade school. So I was part of student council. So I would commission myself to design and print the tickets at my graphics class. So not only did I get extra credit, so to speak, for doing that for the student council and homecoming committee. It actually helped my grade in graphics class because I had projects to do. So I got to use the printing presses and the dark room and the fancy programs and all that to make homecoming tickets. It's kind of fun being able to do that. Do you guys do themes for your homecoming, your dances? Do you have different themes? But if I wanted to, I could look really hard and find a copy I still have in my portfolio of the tickets I designed. So you have themes, yeah. Do you guys have parades before the dance? Or around the same time frame? Not the same day, but maybe same weekend. But that was a lot of fun too. I single-handedly designed everything, like invited everybody to the parade, did the lineup, had everybody get together, like everybody from the cops to the firefighters to different organizations that wanted floats. I helped put together and design a float. I've done some fun stuff like that. It was a lot of fun to be part of a student council, be involved with that kind of stuff. And I got to say the cops on the horses can go here, and then the marching band. I don't know if marching band is common where you are. I know it's not common up here, marching band, but marching band can play here, not to interrupt the horses. It was fun designing it all, so to speak. The layout, just something I'm not going to forget. It was fun. I also got to do it with a friend who passed away sadly a few years after that from cancer. So I think that's why I kind of remember it fondly. Was she made it a lot of fun. She was the fun person to be around. She made everything absolutely a party, so to speak. Oops. She just had that personality. So I have to bring this over to the new hayloft over there. It's not all the way full, but no use in waiting till the next round is 93% full. So we shortcut through here. Let's see if my new road works that I made. I'll look it up in a moment, but it already sounds very southern. So here I deleted some of the fence and the hedge to make a path straight through. And all this will be, like I say, grass to mow. Interesting. All my bushes that I placed here are gone. But not from that side, only from the side by me. Interesting. I was wondering if it would keep all the stuff I placed there. I don't know if it did. See, it keeps the tree. I put a tire around the tree because I thought it was funny. But these bushes, they didn't keep. Okay. Almost there. I literally had to go right here. Come on, why aren't you lighting up? There we go. Let's see. So instead of me looking it all up, what is it all about? Is it just like a group of moms that make sure everybody else has a dress and stuff? So, giving the corsage isn't just Texas, like I did that. So, how did it become. Okay. I want to know why. So, it's just like something you wear? So, it just goes around your dress or something? It's like it's part of the flower? And you literally wear it the whole. Do you wear it like the whole dance, or just? Do you wear it just for the photos? Like, do you wear it the whole night? That would be hard to dance with. That is really interesting. Like, such a foreign concept to me. I've never heard of it before. I like that you can get decorative with it. Is there like a contest in who can do the best one? Uh-oh, am I out? I might be maxed out on hay already. That's not good. Yeah, half a million liters. Okay. Let's see where else I can store it. I guess I can put it into. Oh, I didn't sell that silage. I missed one. I can just start putting it into these and sell it after that. Oh, okay, so it's like during the day of the dance at school type of thing that you wear. I think it's unique. I think it's a chance to be creative. No, no, the corsage you would just wear at the dance. I'm just gonna cut across here. I made myself a little place to cut across. I mean, my brain's a little foggy. I graduated so many years ago that, things have probably changed quite a bit. I can probably put hay into that, but I don't know if I should. rather put it in here and get some money out of it. Does this need hay at all? Oh, so I can put hay into that as well. But I don't really need to. I have a lot of food for that. Now, how do I activate? Okay. Oh, that's gonna be maxed out too. Oh well. Like, I graduated in 2005, so I'm like, things are probably completely different. Oh, why am I going through here to go through? Okay, I'm doing this a really long way. I'm not going to bother to cut this grass right now because I think I need to plow it over. Is that the actual grass field? So to get to a better yield. I bet I can across here. I don't own this field, but let's see if it saves me time. This was just way too much grass. I'm like, I can buy that other field. There. I shouldn't have to stop and collect it all until I'm done. It's just the end rows where I'm like, it was going to become a problem if I didn't. Looks like we might get rain here tonight. It's starting to look stormy out there. Important 03. Oh boy, you make me feel old suddenly, huh? This is gonna be a lot of hay. I don't have enough money to buy another hay loft, and I don't need really to save that much hay, so if I max everything out, I'll just sell the rest. I picked out the widest windrower I could find in the mods. I got rid of my baler because the way I'm doing things now, I can't have things baled. I have straw that I build. When that's out, I don't think I'll bale it anymore. Maybe. I sold my baler, but maybe I'll buy it back just for the straw. But I have a straw shredder thing, right? So we'll see. Oop. So that should be a pretty decent sized crop field when I change it over. Not looking forward to plowing it all, but it'll be nice when it's done. At least we'll pick a lot bigger plow than Juan does. And that wind turbine you can see in the back, I own that. It doesn't bring in much income anymore. It used to, but I think it's in the summer and the winter months I don't think it does. It's something I bought when I started putting everything up, and it was such good income at first when I didn't have a lot of income. Another thing I could do is not plow over the grass over there. If I don't need much grass, I should test and see if just what I get from that is enough to keep on top of it. Plus the cow field, they'll have 2 fields of grass. I might not need a higher yield of grass on that field. If I'm maxing everything out right now, it's gonna be a while for all the animals to go through it. Thinking about getting rid of that small field there behind all the factories once I get this field. I like the small field, but it's also kind of useless. So I might just change that all the way back to grass. I don't think there's any more factories or production that I want to place. Speaking of which, I should see if I can start to make things. Now that I have sugar, start to make chocolate. I should check and see if I can start to make cookies or chocolate milk or something. Once I turn around, I'll go look at the menu and see. Oh, why did you decide to do that? Okay, let's take a look here. Start at the top, it's easier. Can't do ice cream yet. Let's turn off butter. I think I have enough butter everywhere. I just want to do chocolate for now. I need more sugar. I think for my sugar factory I might have to turn off distribute by itself and then do it myself. Because it's starting to send it to random places. I don't need it. I don't have any oat here. I was storing this one. Oh, maybe I already decided I was going to do it that way. I could make a little bit. I mean, a very little bit of donut, but not much. Pancakes I'm making a decent amount of. Let's just deactivate this for now until I'm money to buy liquid fertilizer. Sugar over here now. I don't want water there. Oh well. And a little bit of sugar there, not much. Oh, so you can choose what counties you want as well. It's pretty cool. I just thought you got notified on your phone so you wouldn't have to turn it on your device. Counties are also very American. And we have, I guess you would say districts, but not really. Only when it comes to, like, fire protection zones, like, health zones, voting, I think, but we don't say we live in such and such county. Oh, 5 minutes faster on the phone? Interesting. See if I can show you. See if I can show you on the map. Don't think this is what I want, but well, that's where all my hospitals are. I guess this kind of shows you. This is from COVID. So we kind of have areas where, like, all of this one area is under, I don't know, government funding for a hospital. Like, you know, like, each area is different, but it's not a county, it's just a region. You see how they get pretty big areas here. And then see if I can show you. And then the Kamloops Fire Center, right? Like controls this area. Prince George Fire, like they're pretty big areas, but it's not like a county or district. It's hard to explain. I don't think I can show you voting district. Yeah, kinda the same, like a big region, not like you can see like in Vancouver there's a lot more. But once again, like you're taking a huge chunk of the province. Like this one's Okanagan, which is like 3 or 4 hours, and some Milkmean, right? Like it's not each city; it's a whole area, right? I don't know if that makes any sense. But counties are not a thing. We'll have like regions for different things, but that's about it. Your counties are very small. That's what you're saying, I think. Yeah, they're very small in Michigan as well, for the most part. Like, I see counties still when we truck, right? I still am on a motorcycle ride in Washington. I still see counties. It's just a very American thing. And I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing, honestly. Dark enough, I look outside and I see this flashing light. Look, what is it? Oh, it's a helicopter coming in to land. This is lights on. Red flashing light as well. Might be practicing. Oh, I think they said this week is, oh, let's see if I can look that up. Get distracted. Don't think I can easily look it up unless I go here. There. So emergency crews from Canada Task Force 1, also the military, Canadian Armed Forces, Manitoba TF4. They're coming here to do different drills like simulate landslides, collapsed buildings, parkade collapse, water evacuation. So that's probably what they are doing. They're here practicing their nightly drills. Yeah, it would take place 19th and 20th. Yeah, you might notice a helicopter conducting low-level flight operations. Yeah, so that's probably what I'm seeing on my window. I'll take a look at Discord later. I don't have it up right now. I have to manually go into Discord to sign in. I don't have it, so it starts with my computer. Yeah, I'll look later. Yeah, I really don't use Discord. I've gotten on it more recently since starting that server, but I don't really go on to it. The only reason why I got it was years ago. It was the only way to talk to our family in Belize. They created a family group, and now I avoid going there at all costs. It's nothing but drama. You'd say my brother-in-law is a big conspiracy nut, and that's all he posts. And I haven't seen that photo. If you put it in Discord, I'll have to look at that as well. Yeah, you must have checked on it. I'm one of those people that assumes the stream ends if I'm on Discord, I get off. I don't linger on Discord. I think part of that is because if I'm in voice chat, sometimes I forget I'm in voice chat, and then I leave it on. So I just make sure I always get out of it, so I don't forget. Most of the groups I'm in on Discord are just for like coding and different game mods. Like, I only go there when I want something. I don't hang out on Discord. So the purple line you're saying is like a limit to the max you can do before it goes up? Basically, if you go to the purple line, you pay more. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay. I think they want to bring something like that to BC. I am not quite sure. They want to add like peak hours. And if you do things during certain hours, or pay more. I think there was an article months ago about it, but I think it's in the works. They're trying to figure out what people would be mad if they did it. And in that case, I would pay more for this time of night to be streaming right around dinner time. Oh, so it was county influence. Basically, if you have some really crazy neighbors that use a lot of electricity, then you pay more. So how would that work if, say, you lived in an area that's industrial, or an area that's very business regulated, where there's a lot of servers or devices that use a lot of electricity? Whew. Okay. Let's not try to go over those. Okay. They're relatable, yes, but they're not exactly the same. Like they're kind of comparable, but I think having grown up in the U.S., I can kind of say at the same time they're not comparable. So, Michael, you didn't answer. Is that kind of like a bad thing if you live around industrial or business areas that are in your county? Like, don't you want to be in a county that doesn't have that? Homecoming is a dance, a formal dance in the fall. Usually, it varies. Like ours was like at a home football game. I can't remember if it was the first or the last game of the year that was at home or something like that. And you nominate like a queen, a king, and all that, and you just have a dance for all the grades together. Why am I going back? Why? I guess school morale, school spirit, right? So while I have a few people, you can see my new area here, where the horses will be exercising, horse pasture. Right here. Some barns here. I have my goats here. I'll show the goat. I have more horses here, and then a hay loft. Yes, it's an American thing. Some goats. I put some stuff in there to try to like simulate, I like to jump around and play. It's not perfect, but there you go. I moved some chickens to the free range. Yeah, I'll have some horses here. I kind of did the chickens so they are at an angle and they do more surface area. It's pretty cool. So this horse stable is kind of cool. If you stand here and look at the windows, I can close the shutters on the windows. I don't know. And then each pen by itself, you can open close the gates. And the horses actually spawn inside of those. Hey, Ghost Bear. So it's kind of cool. That's just decorative, but I think it's cool. Watermill. Hay loft. I've looked what I've done, but it was really expensive. Here's some bale storage over here as well. I put the straw in there. I have nothing in here yet, but I'll find a use. Oh, I didn't forget to put in a little playground for the kids that, you know, they can come play here as well with the horses and all that. Then over here, I did a production building for more sugar. I got rid of that chicken pen, put a storage layer. I have some chickens and ducks over here. And then I also put more chickens and ducks over here. You can hear the little chicks. There's a duck right there. A white duck. And then I got rid of the 2 sheds that were side by side here that were green and placed a drive-through one. I think it fits a lot better there. I have a horse trailer there. I just need the money to buy horses. Where's that duck? There's my duck. Like if they did it up here, I think it would save electricity. But also, I think at the same time people would just spend the money. Little chicks are so cute. I wish I was smart enough not to go through buildings, but whatever. I got distracted here. So yeah, I get goat milk. I'll buy the horses once I can afford it. I also am using that mod where I'll have to pay the person to ride the horses, but I'm going to have so many of them. But I like what I've done with it. Then I'll use the rest of that grass, like I say, to mow. And then the cow farm is right there. So I've kind of put all the animal care stuff on this side of the map. The only thing I'll be missing is sheep and pigs. I have to think if I want to, in the long term, just do that to have all the animals, but I need to get set up with all the other animals first. The goats and the ducks were kind of cool. I agree, Michael. But what don't people get mad about? For example, I'm still mad that I can't get this texture that, well, the bricks or whatever that comes with this map. So when I place things that don't use that texture, it just looks weird. I guess I can repaint all this, but it looks weird. So now that all the grass care is moved over to the other horse area, I can park my tractors over here. I'm not going to repair it. I want to use it in a couple months to do plowing, so. Yeah, the goats and ducks and all that, yeah. I really like that it's such a huge range for the pasture. Like they're able to go like kind of fill my screen right there. Like it's a huge area for one pasture, so to speak. They're not confined to one little area like other mods are. And this one is right about here, like what you see on my screen is the range of chickens. So a pretty big area. Enough that you kind of feel like they're in the horses or in the barns, or they're not just one little area. And their food and stuff is, it blends in pretty well. There, now to collect all the hay that I didn't need to make into hay. Because I maxed out my hay already, so let's turn it into silage. Skipped a whole step. If I would have looked and realized that I didn't need to make it into hay. And I could sell it, but I mean, why not make it into silage? And then I'm gonna plow this field, like I say. It won't be grass anymore, and I'll make it into a crop field. That's expensive, Michael. Like, I don't know how people can afford that. I think Juan must be editing video. That's what I'm gonna guess. It changes very drastically, that's for sure. I think $500 is at least 5 months worth of electricity here. It depends on the month, like, but paying that much per month, if not more, is crazy. It does. Like, I don't even know how you can make that much money to pay just that one bill. I don't recall what minimum wage is over there, but I bet there's a lot of people that can't afford it. I should message my sister if I remember and ask her how much she pays for her electricity bill. I'll stream probably for another 15 minutes and then I'll get off. I don't see any chickens or ducks hanging in here, but they're around. I don't know if I'll use the storage for straw, because I have the other one, but I don't know what else I'll honestly put there. To think of what else I could use that space for. Nothing comes to mind right now. I wonder if I could store hay here. It's supposed to just be bales to loose. I shouldn't. I like my mini little village over there. Oh, I'm getting some lag there. I don't know why. I mean, as you mentioned, a mini village has nothing to do with lag. Nothing at all. Sarcasm, in case you didn't know. Oh no. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing when you say that anymore. What's your crazy thing that you're gonna do? And the nights are getting cold. I got cold last night here. I actually thought about turning the heat on here. It's definitely fall. Actually, it looks like we could get rain here. They had a warning for snow on the connector. I know you had snow already the other day. It's a little early for snow, but it's gonna be the year that we have snow really early, I have a feeling. Yep, it's that time of year. They see the heat. I'm having lots of fun. I wish you were here one time. They dug up our road right in front of us. And it's a big divot. Like, it surprises people because they didn't know they moved the road, so to speak. They used to this not being that way, right? So now they're going down it at night. And there's a lot of people going way too fast for the drop from pavement to dirt right now. Really? Your water is too cold? Yeah. We're kind of going smashy over here. It's entertaining though, watching. Like, we have like a lot of cool stuff. And watching them dig it all up and what's underneath the pavement there. I don't know if you would call it a grader, but I would call it a grader. Like, they had a lot of machinery today right in front of us, and the amount of people still trying to get through to go to the store when, like, the grader was, like, sideways and they were just like, why is the flagger letting them through? It's really dangerous. Plus, they have, like, manhole covers open and everything. Michael, snow is beautiful as long as you don't have to go out and shovel it. That's my theory. It's pretty to look at. Uh-oh, Michael used the please word. He really doesn't want snow. Well, I like not shoveling snow because of my health. I also watched somebody, I don't know what company it was, they parked at the gas station. Oh, what's the word for it? And they wheeled, like, what do you call it? They had stuff to deliver, so they had to put it on one of those wheelie things. I don't know the word for it. And they had to come all the way across to next to us to deliver it. So it must have been the food delivery, but people are scared of snow here too, Michael. Like, there's people here, you put a couple inches on the road and they don't know what to do with it. Well, it depends on where you grew up. Believe it or not, we actually joke around here that if the sun's not out, people don't know how to drive here. Please load. I'm like, where's all my hay? Come on. See, it's getting colder here, but the fire season's still going pretty crazy. That fire by Peachlands actually has a lot of evacuation alerts. No orders, I don't think, but alerts from most of Peachland. Actually kind of curious about that. I don't know if my computer will let me look it up, but let's see. This is where my computer usually hates me for streaming and trying to look this up. Yeah, that fire's getting pretty big actually. It is heading kind of right down straight to Peachland type of area. Let's do 7 days and see. As we can see, it's just growing. The one in West Kelowna is still acting up as well. One by Oliver, Karameus. The fires are still active here. Didn't help the other day we had high winds. The one by Lytton is pretty big. Adams Lake fire is still going pretty strong as well. Then you go up farther north. Oh, didn't want to zoom out that far. Come on. By Prince George, and these fires are pretty active as well. We have a bad storm coming. Well, get prepared in case you don't have power, I guess. I know today when they were working outside, I went and I filled up a lot of things with water, just in case I turned our water off. Then I would still have water. It's a lot easier to get prepared than not to have water later. Like usually they give notice, but just in case something goes wrong. Better safe than sorry. I'll finish this field here and then I'll call it a stream. I don't know if I'll get it all in on this load of the forage wagon or if I'll have to come back again. That's pretty cool future. I'll be close if I fit this all into it or not. I think it's barely not going to. There, just a little bit. I'll come back for it, but that's actually enough to make it worth it. Oh, too fast. Actually, pretty smart radio there. Yeah, why wouldn't I have heard of the sound of a thunderclap? That's a silly question. Or statement. Okay, let's go collect that little bit and then I'll call it a stream. I'm unsure if I'll do a stream tomorrow, but then I'll be back Thursday. If I do a stream tomorrow, it'll be a surprise to us all. I should have that appointment tomorrow. I also have a recorded episode, that one that I did for our farming map, that I have to edit as well. To find time to do that. Now that I have this map set up, I won't feel the urge to play it as much as doing other things. It's a lot of fun to do what I did. That was a lot of fun to put it together. I think it looks really nice. See that? Yeah, that's a chicken. Like, where are the ducks? The ducks are always hiding. I didn't want to buy too many ducks, though. I want it to be random. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night here. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good day, night, morning, depends on where you are. Until the next time, I'll be collecting this grass. Adios.